This is Sangeeta. I am instructor for this Python course. To start with, I'll be explaining a simple print statement with Hello World with Colab. Now go to Google. In Google, go to Google, type Colab Python, go to Welcome to Laboratory. Since you should have a Gmail account, it will open like this. And now click New Notebook. A notebook will be opened. Okay. Now the first statement that we have seen is print statement. That is print within parenthesis, use double quote, whatever that you key in here, that will be displayed as such. Hello world. And you now execute this cell. Execute this cell. Okay. Since it is the first cell, it takes little bit of time. It executes in the cloud. Colab, it executes in the cloud. In the meantime, you can just change the name of this notebook. Hello world, it prints. Okay. To increase the number of cells, just press this plus code. Okay. The next statement that we are going to see is input statement. Whatever you want to give it, the print, whatever the string that you want to print it in the console, that is user input to the string, that you can do it with input statement. Okay. So input, what is your name? Okay, I'm executing this. It will ask for the input here, your name. I'm just keying in some name here, Gokul. Okay, just press enter. It prints now Gokul. Okay, so if you want to store it in a variable, then x is any variable that is equated to input. And now x. Okay, run the cell now. It will ask for input now. I'm giving a name here, Gokul, and it prints Gokul. So if you want to use this name in your program, you can store it in the variable. You can store it in a variable and you can use it. The next statement is comment. Whatever statement that is followed by the hash, that is comment statement. It is not an executable statement. It is not an executable statement. That is hash. This is a comment. Okay, I'm running this cell. See, there will not be a output. There will not be output, but it got executed. Just see a little tick mark here, green tick mark here. It gets executed. It is not an executable statement. The cell is executed. See, there is a little tick mark here. There is no output here. Okay. Variable. Whatever the name or integer or string or whatever you want to store it, you can store it in the variable. You can you need not declare the variable here. That is the specialty of the Python. That is the specialty of the Python. Yes. So what we can do it is that my if I want to declare a name, my name, enter it with double quote, a name. Okay. Enter it with age. Okay. Now it is an integer, so I will not enter it with double quote. Earlier it is a string, so I have entered it with double quote. Now it is not a string, it is an integer. So I am representing it with a number without decimal places. Okay. So if I execute this one, Gokul will be a string that will be stored in my underscore name, and 24 it is an integer that will be stored in my underscore age. Okay. If I want to see the output of the value that is stored in my underscore name, then call this name, use this name. See, under my underscore name, the name Gokul is stored. Similarly, you can do it for age. My underscore age. That is my underscore age. You can also as well you can use print here. I can use it. Print here. Okay, it prints the value 24. This is the age that I open. It gives the value 24. Okay. If I want to add the age by 4 or by 5 or whatever might be the value, if I want to add the age, because the value is already, let me increase the cells. Under my underscore age, this is equal to my underscore age plus 4. Okay, I'm executing this one. Okay, it doesn't print because I am not given, I have not represented the variable to print. Now it prints the value because let me run this one. See here. Now, what is the problem is that 32. I had to execute from here. I'll tell you why. Now, my age is assigned with 24. Okay. Now, you execute this cell. Now, it will be 28. Earlier, it was 32 because earlier I have executed this cell. Earlier, I have executed this cell. Earlier, it was 28. Again, if I execute this cell, it will become 32. Again, if I execute this cell, it will become 36. Okay. Number of times if you execute the cell, the value will change. Okay. So if you want the correct execution, you have to execute the cell, the previous cell, and again you have to execute the current cell that is required. Okay. Now it is 28. Next one. Data type. There are different data types: integer, floating point number, and then string. We have seen integer. Okay, without decimal places, it is an integer. Age 24, it is an integer. That is my underscore number It is 350, 354. I have given some value that is an integer. Okay, we have seen integer for my underscore age. Floating point number. For floating point number, my underscore float is equal to 30.45. Okay, I want to represent that. I just want to see the value. So what value it is stored in my underscore float. Okay, it is 30.45. This is the value that is stored in my underscore float. Okay, now string. Similar to that of the name Gokul. Hello, it is stored in my underscore string. Now, I'm just doing concatenation of the string. So, what I can just do is that print, close it with parenthesis. Okay, this is the syntax for string. Now, I'm going to concatenate two strings. So, string has to be represented with double quote. So, double quote, hello, okay, plus double quote, Gokul. Okay, since it will be without space, I'm giving space here. Okay, execute this cell now. Just see the output. Hello, space Gokul, here it is. Now I'm removing the space here. What will happen here? I'm executing now. It is hello Gokul, it is without space. There are two words without space. So what I'm just doing it is I'm giving a space here and I'm running here. If there are two strings, for example, I'm storing my name, it is there, my underscore name, it is Gokul. Okay, the variable my underscore name, it is Gokul. Okay, instead of Gokul, I can very well give here my underscore name. Okay, see here it is a variable, here it is a string. I'm running the program. Let me see what output I'm getting it. Yes, I'm getting the output. Okay, so I need a space here. Let me keep space here. Let me keep space here. I'm running the cell again now. Now there is a space between these two words, hello and Google. Okay, escaping a string, because double quote, it is a special quote. It denotes a string. If you want to use it in a string, you need to escape it with backslash. Okay, so let me take let me take x is equal to, she said hi. Hi has to be represented with double quote. Okay, see, hi, it has to be represented with double quote. Now this will be a double quote. Okay, so now you have to use the backslash. Now here you use backslash, and here you use backslash. Now print the value x. The value x. Y. Oh, yes. 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 See here. She said hi. Okay. Now hi is with double quote. This I will call it as escaping a string. Okay. Next thing is f string. If it is f string, what I will just do is that I will be having a set of string. If I want to print an integer within a string, in that case I will go for f string. Okay. Days. Days is equal to 365. It is equal to 365. I have stored as some integer number in the variable days. I have stored some integer number in the variable days. Okay. So let me print the value. Print. I'm closing it with a parenthesis. I'm closing it with a parenthesis. Okay. So next thing what I have to do? I have to print a string. So I have to use it with double quote. I've taken double quote. Okay. So here the number of days in a year 360 there are 365. 365 should come here. Okay. So it has to be represented with brace. It has to be represented with brace. Within this brace, it is days. Okay. There are 365 days in a year. Okay. Ended with double. It has been already have ended with double quote. Now execute the statement. Why? Because I have forgot to put f here. It is f string. It has to be f here. That is the reason. See now it is there are 365 days. Okay. Days in a year. There are 365 days in a year. Space. There are 365 days in a year. Okay. So earlier when I forgot to use f, it prints as such. It is an f string when I use f here in the print statement. Converting data types. You can convert from any data type to any data type. That is, what are the data types? You have float, integer, and string. You have these three data types. You can convert among one among this three data type. Okay. So what is this? Days is 365. It is an integer. This is an integer. Okay. So let me convert it to float. Okay. So x is equal to, x is equal to float of float of days. Days it is integer. Let me represent print of x. Execute this cell. See, days it is earlier it is 365. The same value I have passed it to x, but I have converted it to float 365.0. Now you have the decimal value. Okay, same thing. Let me convert it to string. Okay, so x underscore str, it is equal to str of, see here, str of days. Okay, x underscore str. I'm executing this cell. See, earlier it is 365, it is an integer. Here it is a float. Here it is a string. It comes with single quote. It is a string. This I can very well check it with this I can very well check it with type statement. Type where I have to check which variable x underscore str. Okay, I'm running this one. See, it is string. Now type x. What is the value of x? Recent value of x. It is float. It is float. Okay. If you take days, it will be integer. Type it is days. Run this one. It is integer. Yes. So I have converted one data type into another data type, different data types converted. I've checked the data type also using type keyword. Next is you can add, you can subtract, you can multiply, you can divide, and you can make exponent of it. Okay. Now 10 plus 2, it is 12. Okay. 10 minus 2, it is 8. Okay. 10 into 2, so it is 20. Okay. 10 divided by 2, it is 5. Okay. In exponent of 2, I mean this, it is 100. So it is correct. So you can do all arithmetic mathematical operations in Python. That is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, exponent, you can take. Okay. Next thing. You can uh, you can add the operator, you can use the operator plus equal to sign. You can use this operator, that is my underscore number it is 6. I can add it my underscore number. I can use this operator plus equal to, for example, if it is 4. Okay. So what will be the value? The value will be 10. Okay. How to check the value that is stored in the variable? Just use the variable as such or use within print statement. Okay. So the value within this variable is 10. Okay. Either you can use it like this or you can use it with a print statement. Modulo operator. That is, you will you will get the reminder, you will check the reminder either it is 1 or 0. So you can easily sort out whether it is an odd number or whether it is an even number if it is modulo operator. Let me take a simple example. 5 modulo 2. Okay, what will be the value? It will go twice and the remainder is 1. Remainder is 1. It shows only the remainder. Okay, if it is 4, it shows the remainder is 0. The remainder is 0. So 4 is an even number. You can differentiate the even number and with the odd number easily with modulo operator.